Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So I have something really embarrassing to be talking about today. As a lot of you guys know, I've not made a video in like 5 days, and that's because for the first time in my life, I went to jail. And it was for the stupidest of reasons too, man. Okay? Like, it literally, you're gonna hear the story, you're gonna be like, what the heck, man? Okay? So basically what happened was I went to my local dog park. I wanted to work on my top 100 NBA players of all time list. And I was pretty deep into it. And, I reached a point where I got, a little just like, maybe I should do this. And this some old lady named Margaret decided to sit next to me, right? And she was just like, oh, what are you doing there, Sonny? And I was like, well, I'm working on my top 100 NBA players list. She's like, oh, I used to play basketball back in my day. And she's like, so I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm really considering putting Rasheed Wallace over Kevin Garnett. And then she got in my face about it. She's like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm from Minnesota. She's like, the big ticket. And I'm just like, Margaret, it's because Rasheed was lazy. And then she got close to me, man. She had this little poodle zipping away. And I kicked it. I said, Kobe. And then the dog came and ate my list. And I was in jail, so I forgot it. But I'm still I'm gonna get it out there, man. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get it out there, man. Okay, I promise. It's gonna come, okay, man? It's just I didn't know Rasheed over KG was gonna do me in. If that was the end result, then I don't even know what the reaction I'll even be getting going forward. You know what I'm saying, man? But while I was dealing with real jail, today's video is probably gonna get me in basketball jail, man. As we are looking at report cards for every NBA team this season, bro. Okay, up to this point. Now it says March 4th. Okay, so that's like 9 days. But I'm gonna give you guys my report cards, as we go through this. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about your favorite team, man. I'm looking at the team records right now, and it's so close. It's so close where it's like everybody's been pretty dang good. Well, not everybody, but a lot of teams. You do the crime, you do the time, bro. Okay, I'm going to need to keep these on for the duration of the video. So we got the Atlanta Hawks, the D+. So yeah, man, I'm really sad about the Hawks right now because Saddiq Bey is out for the season. He didn't really deserve that. But the Hawks, 29-35. Yup. Like, y'all got the Giants. Like, I'm just going to say, man, like, Hawks fans really don't like me for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because I call Trae Young like the T-Wolf's Kevin Love of the NBA, where it's like, yeah, big time numbers, stuff that's crazy, but has not led to anything. He might not. He might need to go be like a second or third option, man. You know what I'm saying? Like to win a championship, like Kevin Love did. So it's not disrespectful. It's just the team is. When are we gonna stop this? It's the same thing every year, man. Hawks fans say, "Yo, disrespect Trae Young." Every year, man. I gotta hear it and be told how I'm so wrong. Then the offseason rolls around and we do it again. D+, I'm sticking with that, man. You know what? I'm going to go down to a D- because I expected better out of this team. I did. I really did. All right. Boston Celtics, yeah, A+, easy. 51-14 on the season. Yep. Now, I know the initial thought is to say they're going to win the championship. But are they? I don't know, man. Seems like too much of an obvious thing to happen. I don't know. We'll see. Brooklyn Nets D. So the Nets are sitting at a record of 26-39. I mean, man, I do love Mikal Bridges. I really do. I like Mikal Bridges a lot. But he is not somebody you build a franchise around, man. Mikal Bridges is Shawn Marion. And there's nothing wrong with being Shawn Marion. But Shawn Marion needs Steve Nash. Shawn Marion needs Amar'e Stoudemire. He's a great player. He's just, his role on the Suns was perfect. But yeah, I don't really like their current makeup of that team, man. Ben Simmons just, you got the truth with Paul Pierce, but I'm gonna start, yo, Ben Simmons, that's the lie. That is the lie straight up, okay? Charlotte Hornets D, 16-49. They've had some injuries and things like that, man. They've had some, well, best way I can really put it. So, based off that, yeah, it's probably not the worst team in the NBA. Chicago Bulls C. Bulls are sitting at, are they even fighting for a playoff? No, 31-34, man. Levine's out. It's just, I mean, what do they, yes, you know what, a C is actually good, because that's kind of what I think about this team. I think this team's pretty average. I think this team is built to make the playoffs, but not really win anything, And I know Bulls fans deserve and want better than that, man. So I do think they're going to blow it up after the season. Cleveland Cavaliers A, 41-24. Donovan Mitchell, don't get no awards or nothing now, but that is a man. The only award you got to be focused on is the NBA championship. And, yeah, Cavs in a great place. Dallas Mavericks B, aggressive. B-E aggressive, just not to Margaret's a dog. Okay, 37-28. Man, yo, Daniel Gafford, bro. You know what? I knew that Gafford was going to be a baller. I really did. Like, I loved him when he was on the Wizards, like rookies. No, it was actually Bulls at first. He was on the Bulls. I thought he was solid. They wanted Vooch. Went to the... Yeah, man, I don't know. I just like Daniel Gafford. I really like what he's doing on the Mavericks, too. Like, PJ and Daniel Gafford, that is the type of front court you need around, that star-studded backcourt. So I love it. Denver Nuggets A-? Really, an A-? 45-20, tied for first place? I mean... Yeah, they're not 51-14, but they still got 45 wins. Yeah, I'm going to give them an A. There's no reason for them not to have an A. To this day, even after a historical losing streak and a generally dismal season, you can look at the Detroit Browns and expect more. Not fair to put the entire failure on new coach Monty Williams. What do you mean? What are we going to put it on? I mean, if you want to blame Killian Hayes and Isaiah Livers, great. But who put them out there? Coach. We're not even the worst team. We're 14th in the Eastern Conference. How are we an F? Wizards better be an F. Or I'm going to be effing angry. Golden State Warriors C+. 34-30, 10th place. No, I got to give them a C-, man. They are playing below average of what they are capable of. And maybe they turn out for the playoffs, but it's a C- for me. Houston Rockets B-. You know what, man? It's nice to see that Alpi, his injury wasn't super serious. At least last I heard about it. 30-35, B-. I'm going with a B-. I'm good with that. And I think they'll build on this even more next season. Man, I really like their team. I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen Green gets traded, though. Because I feel like this right here, like this is what y'all got going on. You'll build around that. Like, you need more, you need more efficiency than chucking at that 2 spot, man. I don't know, just my opinion. Indiana Pacers B+. 37-29. You know what? I'm going to give them an A-, man. I really like this Pacers team. I'm going to give them a B-. I'm sorry, an A-. Tyrese, Pascal was a great move. They're doing great things. Clippers with an A. 41-23. An A? Feels a little generous. Like, I don't know what what are the Clippers doing that Denver's not, except they lost more games. I'm gonna give them a B+. Lakers C+. 36-30. I'm gonna give them a C-. Now I'm gonna give them that same Warriors treatment, man. You are playing below average of what you're capable of. Memphis Grizzlies incomplete? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no reason to rip the Memphis Grizzlies. They lost Steven Adams to an off. Okay, we found the Grizzlies fan. I mean, what do you mean? Bro, so this team deserves not to get ripped because Steven Adams had an offseason surgery? That's why? Because I'm sorry, John Morant, 25-game suspension. Yeah, injury suck and everything. But what do you mean incomplete? Like this is still this season, man. Every team goes through injuries. Not every team goes through suspensions. Yeah, I mean, and then not to mention, if you lost Steven Adams at the beginning of the season, and then John Morant, yeah, Desmond, I mean, a lot of these guys were also out before the trade deadline, so if the team didn't adjust, that's stupid, man. I don't know why you say Memphis Grizzlies. I'm going to give them... I'll give them a C. Because they could have been great. They're pretty dang bad. I'll give them a C, man, okay? It's better than incomplete. That's stupid. B- for the Heat. 35-29. I'm going to give them an A. Because that's just what the Heat do, man. That's just what the Heat do. The Heat just hang around. They're chilling. And the playoffs come. And we all got to witness... these two guys. And Scary Terry, who's not been great this year that I've been hearing. But yeah. Milwaukee Bucks B. 42-24. Wow, yo, Celtics are running away with the conference, man. I'm going to give them a B+. And that's just because, you know, like Damian incorporating him into the team. That was a change. Obviously, things with losing their coach and also getting another coach, you know, in halfway through the season. That can switch things up. And all things considered, they're still second place. I'm going to give them a B+. I think that's what I said. T-Wolves A. Yeah. It's not great with the injury to Cat. I don't like that. I'm going to give them an A+. I'm giving this team an A+. Because this team, we all roasted so much for some of the trades they did. And yeah, they were still bad trades. Don't get me wrong about that, but it's working. It's working. They are beating our favorite teams. Everybody's beating my favorite team. Except the, what is it? Is it the Bulls I think we beat quite often? Yeah. Pelicans at a B+. 39-25. Yeah, B+ sounds fine. I don't got to disagree with everything that they say. New York Knicks, A-. Yeah, I'm good with that too. Easy A+ right here, bro. This team is in maybe one of the greatest situations in sports history with their assets, but also their core. I mean, they literally could like toss out like 10 first-round draft picks and just get some superstar to add to this team. But they don't even need to. That's the thing. Their team's already really damn good. It's insane. It's insane, man. I think maybe I would trade some draft picks to ensure this man's health, though. I know that's not plausible or possible, but it's what I would do. Magic A-. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Magic team, man. I could see them winning a championship in the next 3 seasons. I really could. I like what Jalen Suggs is becoming. Paolo, you know, Franz are great together. There potentially is still one piece missing. I think they need just some sort of like a Benedict Mathurin. Or like a Klay Thompson. Or like a Buddy Hield. Or a Luke Kennard. I don't know, man. 76ers B-. So how are we gonna give the Grizzlies incomplete, but we're not gonna get the 76ers in incomplete? Sixers are sitting at 36-29, playing without the MVP. I'll give them a B, man. They're doing their best to stay afloat without the MVP. Phoenix Suns, B+. They're 38-27, right in the mix of things. You know what? I'm going to give them a C+. Whole offseason, man. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal. Talk about like this team's just gonna win the championship right away, man. I mean, they're right in the middle of the pack with everybody, man. C plus. They are playing a little bit above average to what they are capable of. Portland Trailblazers D. It's not Chauncey Billups' fault. 18-46 though. Yeah, I'll go with that. Sacramento Kings B. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of just like a closer conference, dude. Man, I'm good with a B. That's fine. Spurs D minus. Last in the Western Conference. Victor's looking good though. You know what, man? I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna give them a C minus, and the reason I say that is because they are doing a great job with Victor, and that's really all the season needs to be about. So that's fine. Toronto Raptors D plus. Yeah, they're 23-42. Wow. Especially some of the trades they made, man, bringing in quickly. Yeah. Underachieving. Utah Jazz C plus. Yeah, I still don't really know what the Jazz are doing. I don't think they really know what they're doing. Are they trying to contend with this squad? Are they going to rebuild? Find out next time, man. Dragon Ball Z, bro. All right. Oh, also rest in peace to the creator of Dragon Ball Z. I never really watched the show, but I just said that joke and I just remembered reading that. So if you're a fan of that show, sorry to hear that. And then Washington Wizards F. Okay, let's give them an F minus because they're last place in the NBA. Like, just don't be that team.